The longest fight in boxing history, a battle of endurance. Imagine stepping into the ring, knowing you'll be fighting not for 12 rounds, not for 15, but for over 7 hours. In an era before modern boxing rules, one fight pushed human endurance to its absolute limit. This is the story of the longest boxing match in history, a brutal battle that lasted 110 rounds and forever changed the sport. Our story takes us back to April 6, 1893, in New Orleans, Louisiana. This was a time when boxing was a raw and ruthless sport. No gloves, no time limits, and barely any rules. Fighters battled until one man couldn't continue. And on this fateful night, Andy Bowen and Jack Burke entered the ring for a fight that neither could have imagined would go down in history. On one side was Andy Bowen, a tough and determined fighter known for his resilience. Standing opposite him was Jack Burke, an experienced boxer with knockout power. Both men had their strengths, but neither could have predicted the unimaginable war that awaited them. The bell rang, and the fight began like any other. The first few rounds were evenly matched, with both men landing heavy blows. As the rounds piled up, the crowd expected a knockout at any moment. But round after round, neither fighter backed down. After 50 rounds, the fighters were bruised, bleeding, and exhausted, but neither would surrender. The referee, sensing their determination, allowed the fight to continue. After 75 rounds, the toll on their bodies was devastating. Their movements slowed, their punches lacked power, and yet they still stood toe-to-toe. The 110th round came. Over 7 hours of fighting had passed. At this point, both men could barely lift their arms. Finally, the referee called an end to the fight, declaring it a no contest. Both men had pushed their limits beyond imagination. Jack Burke, having suffered multiple broken bones in his hands, never fought again. Andy Bowen would step into the ring once more, but met a tragic fate in a later bout. This marathon fight exposed the dangers of unlimited round boxing. Soon after, boxing commissions introduced rules to limit rounds, use gloves, and ensure fighter safety. Today, professional fights are capped at 12 rounds, a far cry from the brutal 110-round war of 1893. This legendary battle remains the longest fight in boxing history, a feat of endurance, willpower, and pain. While modern boxing has evolved, this fight stands as a reminder of an era where fighters truly fought until they couldn't stand. What do you think? Could today's boxers survive a fight this long? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more incredible boxing stories. Thanks for watching.